Hey guys, this is Phoenix Android Radios. This video is starting a bit weird. This is the back of the radio. This is for vehicles 2007 to 2013 Silverados. Depending on your dash, how a dash looks, this radio will fit that dash shape. So send us a photo of your vehicle dash and we can determine the compatibility. Before we look at the front, looking at the back, we're going to look at the connections. Some vehicles have a 4x4 switch. So if you do have that, you would take these 3 screws out and put your 4x4 switch in through here if you have that. On the back of the radio, we have nothing so far. If your vehicle is an Auto AC 2007 to 13 Silverado, you need to remove your factory AC plugs on the back of it. Remove the screws, take this off. Be careful, there is a large plug here, so disconnect this before separating the factory radio from this AC box. Then you can connect it to the back of our radio here for the auto ACs, and then screw on the board to the back of our radio. If your vehicle is a manual AC vehicle, you should already have our board mounted on the back of the radio, and from there you can connect it straight to your car for manual AC vehicles. That's a quick run through for the auto versus manual AC vehicle. The top here is the same for both models. We have this adapter here that has 2 green wires that needs to connect to the top here. And coming out of this connector, we have 2 RCAs, rear left and rear right. This is for aftermarket sound if you wish to use aftermarket RCAs. You also need to be sure that this 2 green wire connector is connected because this is CAN-bus communication. You have a large connector up here, which has all your RCAs for aftermarket sound as well. We have front right out, front left out, right left out, and rear left out, rear right out. There's also aux R in, aux L in, and aux V in. These are audio and video inputs, and you can see this on the aux app on the radio. There is also aux CVBS in, same thing. Put a video feed through here, and you can see it on the app on the radio. An external mic connector. We don't recommend the external mic just because the radio has a built-in mic, and certain models of the 2007 to 2013 Silverado, the factory microphone may also be supported. The last 2 are subwoofer out and CVBS out 1. Moving forward, we have this 4-pin connector that goes to 1 USB port. This is your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Next to it, you have a 6-pin connector that routes to 2 USB ports. And on this 2 USB ports, we do have an adapter that allows us to support the factory USB port on the car. And the last one is the factory or aftermarket backup camera, which is a 10-pin connector. We also have a female RCA for the factory or aftermarket backup camera. Plug that through here. On the left, you have the radio antenna connector, the Wi-Fi antenna for 5G band as well as 2.4G band. The GPS antenna, you actually get 2 GPS adapters. One is the external GPS antenna, as well as this adapter for you to connect your factory antenna on the car if you don't want to use this. In this case, we'll connect this adapter and screw it onto here. And we can check the signal on that GPS antenna through the GPS monitor settings in the radio. The last one is the 4G antenna for the SIM card, and the SIM card slot is right here. You also get a secondary SIM card slot that comes from this large connector with a long cable that you can route outside the radio, so it's accessible to insert a SIM card here. We've gone through this adapter here. This adapter has a large head here that allows us to look at the main harness here. On the main harness, we are not going to be using all the plugs. Specifically, we have these 2 plugs. This plug is for vehicles with an amplifier, and this plug is vehicles without amplifier. You can see that the color wires are similar. We have a thick yellow wire on the right side of each plug and a black wire on the bottom right below it. One of them has RCAs for vehicles with amplifier. So if your vehicle has amplifier, connect this plug. RCA front right and RCA front left will connect to the RCA outs on this RCA harness. So we can find this here. Front right out, front left out. This is for vehicles with amplifier. In our case, we're going to be using the one without amplifier, which would then lead us to this connector. So once you've connected this to the vehicle, we can also connect this connector. This connector allows, based on the labels of the RCA, we have sub audio for that bass in your factory subwoofer, center speaker sound for the center speaker in your dash, and the factory backup camera labeled camera, which would connect to that 10-pin connector camera up here. That's 2 plugs down, the audio and the camera. This plug is not needed because it is the amplifier vehicle. The other plugs here we have are this gray one. This gray one has multiple RCAs on it. Majority of them are for the rear entertainment if you have it, labeled rear audio. We also have AUX R, AUX L, and AUX V. And this is to support the factory RCA ports or factory aux jack on your vehicle if you have one. The last 2 plugs is this connector here. This one is also for Onstar if your vehicle has Onstar. This audio needs to connect to one of the RCAs here, labeled AUX R or AUX L. AUX R in, which is the right. We can connect this for the Onstar audio. And that corresponds to this plug for the Onstar. The yellow RCA here is 3rd row video screen. This is for vehicles with a monitor on the ceiling, so may not be used. And the last 2 plugs is this power plug, which connects to this adapter so that it can connect to the radio for power. And we have a canvas plug here that needs to connect down here. So if you're auto AC, you would have this mounted on here, and this canvas connection would route itself possibly through here with the clip facing this way. Coming off of this canvas connection, we have 2 white wires, and this is labeled speaker. We can get the circular speaker connected here. And this speaker, we can mount it somewhere either inside the vehicle or outside. This will output the door chime sound as well as the turn signal left and right for when you're signaling for a turn. The audio will come through here. And if your vehicle has an extra set of functions with the buttons at the bottom for such as exhaust brake or traction control, connect this as well. Now that we've looked at the back of the connections, we can look at the front of the radio. This is a 12.1-inch screen. The radio comes in 2 gigs of RAM, 32 hard drive, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 hard drive, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of hard drive, and 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of hard drive. The buttons here will correspond to the buttons you have on your factory vehicle dash photo. Depending if you have those buttons, we will include those here. If you do not have these functions, we may swap them out for the air conditioning buttons such as fan speed or defrost. These knobs as well are also programmable. The buttons themselves also light up RGB. You can control the color of the lights. And with the 4x4 switch on the driver's side, if you do have that, remove this knob and you can put your factory knobs through here, and also move the factory vents to our bracket here. Again, this is a 12.1-inch radio for the 2007 to 2013 Silverado vehicles that have this dash shape. If you guys have any questions or concerns, send us an email or give us a call. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.